village type shit, except for we're not in villages, we're on our smartphones. So we get raised by like the side of the algorithm that we were on at the time.
Village type shit.
Yeah, that's another hot take that I have, like what you were saying. I think that that's all a purposeful design. I don't think that that's a broken system. I think that that's a system that they made on purpose. Because I think overall everything is connected, like the shit in Hollywood and with Diddy and everything isn't separate from what's going on with the government. It isn't separate from what's going on in our households. What's happening is that they're overworking us so that we do not have enough time to be home or to curate our relationships with other people. So parents are usually both working full-time jobs. They maybe have a stranger babysit, or they just let their kid be raised by TV and social media nowadays. And on TV, all of our programs in Hollywood and everything is all designed with like drama and drugs and miscommunication. You know, like the stereotypical, you walk by a room and you see something and you assume the worst and you storm off and you don't talk about it. They never actually portray like healthy communication in relationships or how to get over these things, because it's for the theatrical drama and entertainment. And so when you're watching that, and then you're watching like social media, which is curated with all of these like all these flaws and all these like fights and stuff, and that's your upbringing because your parents are constantly working, then you don't know anything aside from those dynamics that you've observed on TV. Plus, if your parents are still together, they get home from working so hard and they're so frustrated with their workday and they're so exhausted that they are arguing about this and that in the household and the kids, and they're tired. And so the kids also don't see a functional relationship dynamic in real life because it's dysfunctional, because they're not in a healthy dynamic enough to work on themselves. So the kids never learn how to work on themselves or regulate their own emotions, and they grow up mirroring the relationship dynamics that they watched in TV and in their household and in their society, which was raised the same way. And then as they grow up, they never have the time to work on themselves, so they get into the same relationships, repeat the same cycles, go to work and get exhausted. And it's an endless cycle because the government is profiting off of us getting sick and off of us having children and getting a divorce and not being able to raise the kids, and off of kids in the foster care system. And this trauma is a cycle that everybody's working together, which is also why Diddy and Epstein got off for their trials, because the government wants these things to continue happening because it's a part of the system, it's not against it.
Yeah. That shit makes so much sense.
Just Joshing.
Just Joshing. Don't kill me. Just Joshing.
I think that shit makes sense, and it's kind of scary.